Thank you. Hi, Thomas.
Hi.
Thomas, what's your team news for this game, and what's your approach to the FA Cup at this stage?
Well, the second question is very easy. When we play any competition, we play to win it. So if you every round in any cup competition is the most important round, because this is an elimination game, and we have to be totally focused and totally on point tomorrow when the match starts, and to finish with a win. This is the absolute desire. We will. There's a high possibility we see a lot of changes. Why? Because first of all, everybody who's on the pitch tomorrow deserves to be on the pitch. So there will be guys tomorrow who suffer a little bit from my decisions in the last games, because they deserve. And second of all, for me is now, or for us, is the third away match in a row. And we don't want to lose attention and awareness and intensity in our game. And for this is the moment to have some fresh legs and fresh minds on the pitch, to play with full concentration and at the same time full intensity, to be able to secure this win. And this is what we aim for.
Will Hakim, Ziyech be one of those players to get a chance? I know this week he's been speaking about how difficult it's been to settle in English football. I just wondered, where does he fit into your plans, and when do you think we'll see the best of him?
Hopefully tomorrow we see the best in him. We had a good training week. We count on Hakim like on everybody else. There's absolutely no doubts about that. He had now we took some decisions for other players, not against him, but for other players, and he will have the chance to show tomorrow the same quality that he shows in training, the same determination. For me, it's clear that he needs to adapt to this kind of football, to this kind of league. He comes from the Dutch league, from a strong Ajax squad, but they were the benchmark in the league, and it's not the same intensity and not the same competition like it is here. But he's adapting, and he has the certain quality to decide matches and to the certain quality to do the unexpected, which can give you an extra twist in any game and on any level. He proved that with Ajax, and of course we want to push him to the same level and to the same level of performance that he showed there, and this is our job.
Off the pitch, I know some of your players have suffered from online abuse. I just wondered what you made of what's happened this morning with some of the social media companies, Instagram, Facebook, pledging to do more and cancel accounts and things like that. Are you pleased with that as a development?
For sure, 100%. And I'm the abuse, if it is in social media or directly, is simply unacceptable. There's no other opinion here from the club and clearly from me. This is unacceptable, and everything we can do, we have to do to stop it.
Last question, please, Paul.
Okay, I was going to ask about Chelsea being linked to Upamecano and Haaland, obviously two massive players. If players like that become available, would you at least like to see Chelsea in the mix?
Man, you have the whole range of questions in all four. We can finish this press conference after we go from FA Cup to individual players to transfer market to social media. You took the whole range. I can understand your interest in that question, and I can understand the interest of every fan and supporter to talk about these subjects. I'm also sometimes a fan, and I'm always a fan and interested in what is going on. But now is February, and there's a long way to go. And as you know me, or maybe get to know me better, I will not talk about other players publicly when they are under contract. And this is the kind of respect that we show to them, but show in first of all to our players. We think about our central defenders and our strikers first, and we push them to the limits, and everything else will be decided behind closed doors. I'm so sorry.
John Southall, BBC.
Hi, Thomas.
Hi.
Talking about players getting a chance tomorrow, is this a chance to start N'Golo Kante, and how does he fit into your plans, and where do you see his best position?
This is very easy because I think that N'Golo fits into every manager's plans on the planet. I was desperate to have him in my teams. He's a Chelsea player, and he's a big Chelsea player and one of the best midfielders in the world. So now I'm so lucky to have him in my squad, and I'm so lucky that he is back again. When you look at his performances, like coming after injury, and we just put him on the pitch against Tottenham with no minutes before then. Was it against Tottenham? Which was really difficult, and he just did like what he always does. He helps everybody around on the pitch he helps everybody on the pitch, and with his support and his mentality and his quality. And if you see the step that he took between the Tottenham match, okay, in training you didn't see, but obviously in the 30 minutes he played for us, or 20 minutes against Sheffield, was a huge performance, huge performance when we switched to a 3 in the midfield. And this was very, very important to escape the pressure and to be in control of the game again. And I'm very, very impressed. I mean, I know him since many years, and we know him very well because we come from a French club. So we were very impressed from television, but to see the guy live, to see him how he works, how humble he is, and what quality he gives to this team here is a gift to be his coach, and I'm super happy. He will start tomorrow. For me, his best position is a double six. He can play single six, yeah, but his strength is also to have a kind of a freedom in his game, we use his volume and we use his range of that he can use in his game. So if he plays a single six, like in a 4-1-4-1, you have to be more disciplined. You have to a little bit more disciplined in your position. He can do this, but I think we would cut his wings a little bit. So double six is the best position. He could even play in a 3 midfield like he did in Sheffield. If we keep the structure like we had in the last games, I think we do him. It suits him very well because it's clear what we want from him, and the distances are close to use his strengths in counter pressing and in recoveries of the ball. Like I said, it's an outstanding player that we absolutely need in a strong squad and in a big club like Chelsea. It's top to have him.
One more, please, John.
Absolutely. And how have you found English football? It's been pretty hectic, hasn't it, since you arrived here? Has it been what you expected, the game? Have there been any surprises at all?
Well, obviously we followed the Premier League very, very closely, and we had some matches in Champions League and international football against your top teams here in England. So it was not a surprise, but when in the end, when you feel it and you experience at the sideline every 3 days, it's again different, because it's again like it is. Yeah, suddenly you experience what you expect, and it is big intensity also in coaching, in the dugout next to me. Big intensity in coaching, big intensity, big physical input, very, very disciplined in defending, very disciplined teams in their structure and in their beliefs of their approaches. So also a lot of confidence in the approach that the teams show, also against the big teams. Everybody is trying to fight hard for a win. Nobody is settling in for like a good draw or maybe a close defeat and is happy with it. No, we don't experience this. And I have the feeling that this is all about football and this is all about what we love about this game. You find it in this league, and this is why we are very excited. Very happy, and it hopefully brings out the best in us.
James, talk sport.
Thomas, you've won the Cup in Germany and in France as a manager.
Yeah.
What would it mean to you to win the FA Cup?
This will be huge. This would be huge, absolutely. I mean, the FA Cup is one of the most prestigious cup in the world. It's played in Wembley, and even if you're a little boy in Germany with no internet at these times and no sports channels where you can watch every game like nowadays, you know the words Wembley for sure, and the words FA Cup. You notice that it is a big game to play and a big goal to achieve. But you know me now very well, or maybe better and better, and the approach is tomorrow is the most important game of this cup campaign, because tomorrow is a decisive match and is an elimination match, and we know all very well that we can expect everything in a game of football. So we have to go step by step, but for sure we do everything to prepare this game to win it and to go one round ahead.
I've spoken to Valerian Ismail, who you know well. You managed a game against him when you were in Germany, and he said he's already seen some of the patterns that you had at Dortmund and at PSG already here at Chelsea. How pleased are you with the way the players are buying into your methods?
I'm very pleased with the quality I see, and with the mentality I see, and with the team performances, because it is always a team effort. And I'm in here now for some days. We see the quality of the players, and the fame is always for the players. Of course, we want to guide them, and of course we want to help them, and we want to help and guide them. But it is the quality in the end, and it is the determination, and it is the mentality to stick to a game plan, and to help each other out, and to attack together and to defend together. This is what we see, and in terms of all these segments, I see a lot of quality, and I'm very, very happy with the attitude, the mentality, and the energy we show on the pitch. And it is a good start. And if we can manage to show some patterns, it will help us to increase the amount of attacks. It will help us to play faster, because everybody gets used to it. So it will help us to keep the game easy, fast, and to bring the intensity. But how it is played is the most important, and the how the players play it is their credit. And this is a very high level right here that we find here in the dressing room and on the pitch. And this is now on us to keep this momentum going.
Last two in this section: Jerry Cox and Nick Purewall to finish. Jerry.
Good afternoon, Thomas.
Hi.
How's Thiago Silva? Because he looked quite bad last week when he was injured at Tottenham.
Yeah, Thiago.
Mm-hmm.
He's out. He feels now better and better. He gets a lot of treatment, and I know Thiago obviously very, very well from the last years. We can all be absolutely sure that Thiago is spending every minute available to speed up the process of healing. But it takes its time. It's a muscle injury. We cannot force. You cannot pull the grass to make it grow faster. It's like this with muscle injuries. So he is out for tomorrow for sure.
Last question, Nick Purewall.
Hi Thomas, just on N'Golo, he's obviously got a number of hamstring injuries in recent times. And some people, I think unfairly, because they haven't maybe taken those injuries into account, suggested that he might not be able to get back to the high energy intensity performances he's had in the past. Can you just talk about the fact that, if there's anything you will do to try and, stem those injuries, but also I'm assuming that you're not concerned about his ability to get.
I'm absolutely not concerned about any more injuries, because I feel a support and quality of medical, physical department workload on the highest level. So I'm absolutely not concerned, and we can manage his minutes and his workload, and we take care about him in all physical aspects what he needs. And second, I'm absolutely not concerned about his quality. What I see on the pitch during the games, but what I see here on the pitch in Cobham is how can I put it? Is everything what I expected, but I expected a lot. I can tell you I expected a lot because I'm a huge fan of him, and I can see the input he has on teams. He makes teams better. He makes guys around him feel comfortable. He has the mentality of a water carrier, but on such a high level. And what I see here in possession games, what I see here in acceleration, what I see here in passing ability, is absolutely outstanding.